Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Racing League. Here we are, Season 3, number 9, round number 9, here at Talladega Super Speedway. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell when you want to know when we go live. And boy, it's a nice warm day out there for racing at Talladega. 83 degrees air temperature. Winds are gusting a bit at 8 miles an hour. Track temperature is 109 degrees. Now they're running 70% fuel as always. They have 2 sets of tires to work with. The set they start on, and then one additional set, one faster pair, and one shot at a green-white checker for 60 laps here at this 2.65 mile facility. And as always, we want to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, Butt Kicker. Check out their link in the description below for all their great products. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. And we're trying to doing live streaming both here on YouTube and on Facebook tonight, and we will see how that goes. And most of the time I'm on the YouTube side, but I might pull up the. I'm gonna have to do something different here because most of the time I look at the chat on the YouTube side, and I'll have to check out the Facebook side or set something up where I can see both of them at the same time. That's going to be kind of interesting. But let's see. I think we have about 10 minutes left. Let's bring up the timing. Actually, about 6 minutes left, and all the guys are out there. And let's see. Where is our spotlight driver this evening? I believe it is Dakota Moniz. And is he on track? Is he in the server? He might have had to leave. I thought I saw him here earlier. There he is. Okay, there's Dakota, and making his way out on track. Right now, he's currently 5th fastest, and trying to lighten him up as he comes off of pit road. Because you know, here at Daytona, I mean at Talladega, it's all about the draft. So while he gets himself ready, a lot of the guys actually are on pit road. Gary Armijo, he's not in there right now. Let's see who's on track here. There's Seba Corns. He's 14th fastest at the moment. A lot of guys, I think they're done practicing, you know, because just a few moments we'll be going to the qualifying. So not too many folks on track here at the moment. There's David Mayer. He's just coming out. Dakota's right there behind him. And they will get up to speed. You know, it definitely it takes at least 2 to tango around here. You don't want to be caught out here by yourself. That's for sure. A little bump drafting as they get up to speed here. And you know it'll take over a full lap to get these trucks fully wound up to speed. Like we saw earlier, Josh Carver, he's in the pit road right now. He is the fastest right now with that 52.30. Let's see who else is out there. There's Jimmy Green. He's currently 17th fastest. Now, a lot of these times, he probably just been out there by himself. He may not have been in the draft at all. So the lap times you're seeing right now are probably, nothing to what they would be being in the draft. But of course, it would also could be indicate what type of speeds they'll be getting for qualifying, because you won't have the draft during qualifying. So that'll be interesting. Kenneth Lamus in there. He doesn't have a time yet on the board. There's Logan Rhodes. He's out there. Let's see, there's Gerald Space, one of the Team Shimoda guys. He gets in there every now and then when he can. Good to see Gerald out there. He's got teammate Greg Moore. Well, he's in here somewhere. I think he might have just came into the server. He's not on track just yet, and Greg, he hasn't been able to go out there all the time. And there's Charles Roberson. I'm sorry, Sean McLaughlin, another Team Sabota member. Charles Roberson there. He's ninth quickest at the moment. So it looks like all of the Team Sabota guys are present and accounted for tonight. That's good to see. See Danny Cochran. I see him. He's in the server. He may not. Okay, he's posted some times. Let's see. We're not able to lock on his truck. I'm not sure why that is. Shane Wheeldon is there. There he is at number 77. Currently 12th fastest. We're getting ready to roll over to our qualifying. So as we do that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Last Night's Racing League Season 3, round number 9, here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. Oh, coming out of turn 4, Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bryant. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back, and the old clock on the wall is counted down to 0, and we have rolled over to the qualifying session. So let's go ahead and head on out onto the track, and we're going to ride along here with Shane Wheeldon as he makes his way out. And we've got the timing tower up, so as you know, it's private qualifying, and a lot of the guys are going out at the same time. As we see somebody post a time on the board, we'll jump in there and see where they are. Making the long trek around this 2.65-mile facility. Only now just getting ready to shoot down the backstretch. I'm sorry, that's coming out of turn 4, my bad. He's already around there already. Getting ready to start his first timed run. And you notice he stayed up on the high side that first time around, not to scrub off too much speed. Get the absolute best out of those tires. Clock is now running for Shane Wheeldon Sr. He is sticking to that high line. He's going to just stay up there and try to preserve those tires as much as possible. A faster time will be down that low line going through the corners, but if you stay higher, you don't scrub the tires as much. Looks like he's hitting. I saw 168. I'm not sure if that was his top time there or not, top speed. Coming out of 4. Max Foner first on the board. There's time starting to come up. David Mayer so far is on provisional pole. Let's see where Shane Wheeldon ends up on his first hot lap. And he will start off 5th fastest right now, 57.29. He's going down the order. Seba Corns right now is your provisional pole setter. Oh, he blinked out just a little bit there. David Mayer, he's on his second hot lap as well. Those guys we saw already. There's Sean McLaughlin. He's 3rd fastest at the moment. Not sure who's in front of who. You know, it's kind of cool when you think about it, how they're all out there at the same time, but it just depends on whose times came up first. Let's see, where's Seba? He's still back there. Here's McLaughlin. He's getting ready to come across the line here. Sean Huffstetler moves into 2nd. McLaughlin, he sees if he improves. Looks like he is 6th. No, he jumped. Okay, 7th fastest. Sean Huffstetler is 2nd fastest. Seba Corn still provisional pole. Shane Wheeldon, he's still in that. He's still going around completing that 2nd hot lap. He may be done actually. Yeah, it looks like he's done already. Let's see who else is out there. David Mayer, he's done. Danny Cochran's done. Seba Corns, he's done. Let's see. There's James Trammell. Currently 7th fastest. Let's see if he moves up here. No, unable to improve there. There's Jimmy Green. No time. Okay, he does have a time. Right now he's 10th. I'm sorry. He's 11th fastest. See if he can improve from there. Does he move up from that 11th position as he crosses the line? And unfortunately, no. And I think Dakota is already done. He's 6th fastest at the moment. There's Jimmy Green. He's still on track. Now I think that was his 2nd lap. He's probably just getting ready to come into the pits, I think. Let's see here. We'll check real quick. There's Jad Khalif. He's 14th fastest. That was his 2nd lap. Jimmy Green, he blinked out on us, so we can't lock in on him. I think we're about done, though. Yep, we're rolling over, getting ready to go into our starting lineup here. They're getting ready to come out, and as we do that, let's go ahead and pause for our national anthem. waiting for everyone to come out onto the starting grid. Let's go ahead and take a look at that starting grid here. We don't want that. We want the grid itself. There we go. Steve Corns, he holds on to that pole position. He'll be starting first. Sean Huffstadler. How about Sean starting in that second position? He's been having some good starting positions here the last few races. Danny Cochran starting third. David Mayer fourth. Shane Wielden starting in that fifth spot. That's a good start for Shane Wielden Sr. Dakota Moniz, our spotlight driver, in the sixth position. Seventh is James Trammell. Eighth is Kenneth Amison. Ninth is Vince Sora. Charles Roberson rounds out your top 10. Then we've got Sean McLaughlin 11th. Jimmy Green in the 12th spot. 13th is Logan Rhodes. 14th, Jad Khalif. Josh Carver's 15th. 16th, Gerald Space. Then Martin Morales Jr. 17th. Taylor Bowles 18th. John Ashley Amison 19th. Greg Moore rounds out your top 20. Then we have Tyler Dingler 21st. And 22nd, Max Foner. AJ Green is 23rd. He did not post a time, as well as Colin Forrester. Looks like, I think Colin Forrester is rounding out. No, he's in 24th position. We have more trucks out there. Large field tonight. 25th is Adam Elshire. 26th, Jesse Thornock. 27th is Lance Hill. And Gary Armijo starts shotgun on the field in the 28th position. So nice field out there tonight. 28 trucks here for Talladega Super Speedway. They make their way down the back stretch. Steve Corns leads the field to the green flag. And they're making their way out of turn 4. Pace car will be pulling down this time. Long way around this track here. Folks are getting ready for the start here. 60 laps of action. Pace cars down on pit road. Start finish line, unlike Daytona, it's just past the trioval there. Waiting for that green flag.
Green flag, green
We've
flag.
got a green and we're racing here at Talladega. And look, the top three, they kind of got a bit of a gap on the rest of the field. That won't last too long, though. Corns leads them down into turns 1 and 2. Danny Cochran, he's right there. Sean Huffstadler drops right into that third position. Folks, already the high line's got a lot of trucks up there. They're not wasting any time today. Work that high line in. They might have been doing it, trying to do it in practice. Work that high line in. Sometimes you'll see a lot of folks stay down low. But side-by-side racing already coming out of turn 4 to complete lap number 1. See the point just about there. David Mayer's got a nose ahead. Can he hold on to it, though? That's the question. As they come to the line, looks like it's going to be David Mayer. Does he get it? I believe he does. He will lead lap number 1 as they start the second lap. Nose just ahead. And now Corns, he sticks his nose once again just ahead of Mayer. See the Corns, he's one of the Obsidian Edge drivers there, kind of by himself. Mayer also, Dakota Moniz, our spotlight driver. There's Dakota running in that third position. And he is right up the front where he wants to be. And that'll be a good place to be most of the race. And a very tight field. Everybody is stuck together. We got a straggler there in 28th position. I think that's Lance Hill. He got caught out, unfortunately. He's definitely in no man's land for sure. Now making their way onto the back. He is sticking to the bumper of David Mayer there. And the high line is doing fairly well. And that's his teammate there, the number 2, Danny Cochran, down on the inside, running in that second position at the moment. Coming around to complete lap number 3. And they're passing somebody. That might have been Lance Hill that they were going by. In fact, he may have. I'm not sure if he pitted or not. Yes, he did actually. He pitted on lap 2. Must have had some kind of. And the field remains tightly packed here. There in that 5th spot. And they're all pretty much nose to tail right now. A little further back, Shane Gilden there he is 7th. He qualified 5th, I believe. And I don't know what's going on. It might be our connection to the server. It seems as if they're still racing, but we don't have any feed going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. I got the drivers, but I can't lock in on them. So I'm thinking it's our connection. What we're going to do is we're going to hop out and see if we can rejoin the see if it's our problem on our end. Try to rejoin the server. So you all just sit tight, and we'll be right back and see if we can get the action going once again. Hopefully the server didn't crash. You're watching last night's Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we are back, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. Somehow we lost our connection to the server, but we are back once again, and back here racing lap number 10, and right along there with Martin Morales in that 11th. That's happening. But looks like we're trying to, still don't see. Yeah, it looks like we might have lost it again. So, but we're going to do the same thing we did once before, and we're going to try to jump back in here. If we look, let's clear the screen here. If we bring up the iRacing interface, and let's see what it tells us here. Yep, see, channel closed. I don't know why that's doing that. There's definitely something going on. It says the sim disconnected due to incoming packet loss. Incoming packet loss. So iRacing may be having a problem here, folks. And so just bear with us. We're going to run on another video here while we reconnect once again. Okay, it looks like we're back, and I hope it hangs in there, folks. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I did get a letter from my internet service provider saying that they were having some issues the other day, but you know, everything's been fine ever since then. And I tell you, these internet things, when they hit you, there's not a whole lot that you can do about it. That goes the same for broadcasting as well. Let's get our graphics up and running here once again. And we're on lap 18 now. And hey, surprise, surprise, Vincent Sora is at the front. No big surprise there, folks. Seba Corns there in that second position. David Mayer, he's got a teammate, Kenneth Neal Amerson, there for Alfa Romeo Sim Racing. The Larson line guys got separated. Danny Cochran, you see him right there in the fourth position. Teammate Dakota Moniz all the way back there in 15th spot. Not, you know, obviously we don't know what happened to Dakota there, and he probably just got shuffled out of the draft. And somebody else is still running the Rice Motorsports paint scheme. I think that's might be Jad Khalif there, but that's okay. Yep, that's who it is, Jad. He forgot to put his own paint back on. So, but Dakota, he is our spotlight driver tonight, currently running in that 15th position. It looks like everybody is together here now. There's no stragglers on track. Sean Huffstover, he was up here in the front. Now he's back in that 14th spot. Now something happened to all of the Larson line guys. How about Charles Robeson? Back here, he's running 21st position. Teammate Sean McLaughlin right behind him at 22nd. Daryl Space is a little further behind 23rd. You know what? I think they're taking a play out of the playbook from Larson line guys. They may be hanging back in case the big one strikes here, folks. We're like a third of the way through the race, lap 20 of 60. So that may be definitely what they're doing. Is that Greg Moore, he's back there as well, running with the rest of his teammates. And they're not really out of the draft because the entire field looks like it's pretty strung together. They're pretty good. So it looks like they're probably just hanging on back there. Moving a little further up in the field is Max Foner. That's Joshua Carver. He's in that, trying to move position there, now in the 12th spot. The number 33 truck there. Meanwhile, up the front, Martin Morales, he's trying to challenge Vincent Sora for that lead position with that high line. Let's see, who is that behind him there? I think that might be, let's zoom in a little closer there. Yeah, that's the 24 of Colin Forrester right behind him there. Jad Khalif, he's actually got himself up there in the making fourth position. They're so close together, they're just jogging positions around. Gary O'Neill, how about Gary? We don't see Gary out all the time, but having a very good run so far, running in the top 10. Good to see him there, just outside the top 5, running in that 6th position. And having a good race so far. That's good for him and Jad Khalifa teammates from City and Edge Racing. So that's good for them to have a couple of teammates running inside the top 10 as far as those team points are concerned. Now Martin Morales, he's leading now for Morecast Racing. He's got teammates back there inside the top 10 as well. Sean Huffstudler, and boy, there's a big shuffle once again. A lot of folks, a lot of activity. Folks on pit road. Danny Cochran and company coming down pit road. Vincent Sora, he's in. Jad Khalif coming in. There's Dakota Moniz. Our spotlight driver making his way down pit road. Let's see what kind of pit stop he gets there. It's not showing his entire screen. It's showing his delta, which is the entire time on pit road. And he cycled out. You can't see exactly what his pit stop was, but he had, his delta was 40. Okay, he had 11.8 seconds. I'm thinking maybe he just took. I was looking at his time. I couldn't tell if he took just right sides or not. But he's on his way back out. Currently in that 14th position, and that kind of shaking things up there a little bit. And now this group will be able to catch up to the leaders, because while he went in, the other pack that stayed out, they're now on pit road, and so now they're going to come to a stop. And tell you the truth, that the group that stopped ahead of them, they're already in turns 3 and 4. And now all these guys that are on pit road now, all these folks right here, boy, they're going to get caught out big time, because here comes Vincent Sora and company. And here they come down through the tri-oval, and some of these guys are just starting to make their way back out of the pits. And they look at all of those trucks just exiting the pits, and man, that is really going to break up the field a little bit. It's a group of 4 right there: Colin Forrester, Sean Huffstubler, Vincent Sora, Danny Cochran. Actually, Huffstubler got shuffled back there a little bit. So the top 4 right now: Sora, Cochran, Moniz, and Khalif. They've really like Jad, from looking back from Jad Khalifa, look at the gap they've got there. It's about 1.3 seconds back to Colin Forrester. That might, I don't know if that's enough. That might be enough to shake the draft of the next group of trucks. It looks like Collister's trying to catch that draft. He's right on the edge of it. Now the gap is coming down 1.2. Now just about, it's 1.1. So I think, especially since he's got some trucks behind him, Forrester and them, they'll be able to catch up here. Forrester and his group. That's Sean Huffstubler. They're right behind Forrester, pushing him along, trying to catch that lead pack of 4. And everybody just keep your fingers crossed. Hope the internet connection stays good. I'm kind of thinking it was something on the iRacing side, because around that week 13, sometimes weird things happen with the internet connections, with the servers. And we're just coming out of week 13. That's the week where they do all the upgrades for iRacing. And so hopefully everything will stay rock steady the way it is right now. Let's ride on board with our spotlight driver, Dakota Moniz. Right behind teammate Danny Cochran as they rock it down the backstretch. Dakota staying right there where he wants to be, in that 3rd position. And Vincent Sora always finds his way to the front. I mean, he always seems to find his way to the front, and definitely a very strong driver. Super Speedway, any kind of track, and you can expect to see that number 26 up the front. Let's look a little further back. There's Sean Huffstubler. See, they've caught them now. Sean Huffstubler in the 24 by Colin Forrester. They've caught up to that group like I kind of thought they would. James Trammell, there he is. Good to see James inside the top 10 there. He's running right there behind. Who is he running behind? That's the 51 of Max Foner, right in front of him. We're getting very close to the halfway point. And you can see on your track map now, 1st through 8th position are pretty much separated. It's like almost there's 2 distinct segments of the field now. couple of stragglers at the back. Let's look a little further back here. That's Jesse Thornock. He's running in the 10th position. It looks like he's right there at the front of that second lead. And look at the distance where they got to go to catch that lead pack of trucks. Got a good little ways to go for sure. Thornock, they're over 5.5 seconds back from the leader there. See, McCorn's actually leading that group at the moment. He's, as you can see, just a touch under 5 seconds. And Thornock, he kind of moves ahead, moves into the lead spot in the 17 there. Going with him, that's David Mayer. Oh boy, look at that 4 wide. Oh, that's not going to end well, folks. Oh, huge crash. This is the big one.
Yellow flag.
Here we go. Caution on lap 29. 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. I didn't think, because they only have 3 lanes. So yeah, you do the math. 4 into 3 is not going to end well, and it certainly didn't. Here we are, caution here. Let's oh boy, let's see who didn't get caught up in that particular group. Dingler, is he still moving there? Yeah, he's banged up pretty good. He got sandwiched in there. Let's go back and take a look and slow it down and see if we can see. Oh, see, and there's a 17 right there. The 19 actually, you can see why he got crunched. He was like the meat in the sandwich. Boy, he had nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Who else was in that? Let's run that back again. And it was just the fact that they were just too. Look how tight they are here. There's Josh Carver, the 33. Seba Corns in the 15. Jesse Thornock, he might be safe. The Team Shavota guys, man, Roberson, John McLaughlin, and Gerald Space, the 94, the 28, and the 8. They're all on the high side. I think Team Shavota might have took a big hit right here. Let's watch this as they go around. And there goes the 17. He gets in to the 19 a little bit. That's what starts the chain reaction. The truck gets upset. And, oh, man, they right into the 94. McLaughlin, he has nowhere to go. Everybody's piling up. Greg Moore also gets caught up in that. I think, Sean McLaughlin, he's caught up in it. And, man, I tell you, that was rough. AJ Green, he snuck through. We saw him go through there. Looks like the 3-truck Logan Rhodes, he made it through as well. Even Jimmy Green, I'm sorry, not Jimmy Green, but Josh Carver, he squeaked through there as well. Let's run back and look at it from his roof cam and see what he saw when it unfolded, because he was right in the thick of it. We'll slow it down and go on his roof cam. And he was probably he's right there next to the 19. And let's go at full speed here for a second, because it all happens as they go into the turn. There's the 17 and the 19 get together, and Carver's probably thinking, oh no, I'm about to get caught up in something here. Let's see how he made it through this. The 17 loses control, goes back into the 19 hard, and the 17 stays up there, and that's what allows Carver to get through. He touches with the 7 there just a little bit, Neil Amison, but he does manage to squeak through as all hell breaks loose behind him there. Let's take it back live. Of course, a lot of folks are, let's see, I'm sure there's some folks on pit lane for sure. A lot of pit activity, and there's Shane Wilden. He's on pit road. Logan Rhodes, he's making his way out. Now, they only had the one faster pair. There's A.J. Green making his way out. Darrell Space, he had to burn his faster pair, I'm sure. Greg Moore, he might have towed in. Who knows? He's still, on pit road there. Sean McLaughlin. You know those guys had to use their faster pair. There's Roberson making his way out. So I think 3 of the 4 Team Shavota drivers are out there. So give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Hey, Barbara. Barbara probably thinking, oh no, not the whole team. Well, it looks like 75% of them are still rolling right now, Barbara. So, you know, hang in there. But, yeah, so we kind of knew it was going to happen at some point. And I tell you, we were really looking, boy, we were right there to catch that one as it happened. Let's go back up the front here. And, you know, Vincent Sora, they weren't affected by this, of course. And so he's there. And then Danny Cochran still second. Dakota Moniz still in that third position. And Jad Khalif also having a good race. Jesse Thornott, now the pack that he was in was over 5 seconds behind that top group. But now he's right up there. And boy, right now it's looking like you can see the color coding on the numbers there, folks. The purple numbers, that's Larson Line Motorsports. Right now it's looking pretty good for them. They've got 3 of their drivers in the top 10 there, back in the top 5. That'll always be good for those team points. Dakota Moniz, he's been hanging on to that third position there. Let's see, the lights are out on the pace car. You know, let's see if we can grab Dakota real quick. And not sure if we can get him in time. There he is. We'll see if we can pull him up here real quick. Hey, Dakota, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, boy, it's crazy stuff happening behind you guys, but, man, you've been holding on to in that top 5 position for a while now. How's the truck handling out there?
It feels good out here right now, Tony. Truck's handling great, and we were able to cycle up to third during that pit stop cycle, so we're running pretty good right now.
10-4, man. Well, y'all getting ready to go back to work, so I'm going to put you back down to the channel. Good luck. We'll talk to you later. And there they go now, getting ready. And like I say, he's got a teammate there and right there in front of him. So they'll be getting ready to go racing here once again. Sean Huffstepper, he's hanging in there too. You know, we've seen him have flashes of speed there and be in the right place at the right time, and he's still hanging in right around the top 5, running 6th at the moment. And so good to see him up at the front there. And also teammate James Trammell, good to see James up there in the top 10 as well. Pace car is now on pit road. And I think Sora, he's controlling the restart here, so we'll be going green once again.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a green flag, and we're racing once again at Talladega. They spaced out quite a bit on that restart, but they will quickly catch up to each other. There goes the front 4 once again. Breaking away from the rest of the pack at the moment. Sean Huffstepper trying to leg it down the backstretch there so he can catch up. And he's caught up pretty good there, so he's definitely nice and snug with the guys in the top 4. And we are, after that caution there, we are definitely past the halfway mark now. Lap 33, just finishing up lap 33 of 60. About to start lap 34. And the number 50, that's the only retirement so far. John Ashley Amison looks like he is out. So we still have 27 trucks running. Lance Hill 4 laps down. And I believe, I think it's Greg Moore. He's actually only 1 lap down. He's actually in the lucky dog position. So if something else were to happen here, he's not involved in it, he would get back on that lead lap. Further back, there's Sean Robinson, Team Sabota. He's kind of by, well, he's got teammate Sean McLaughlin a couple of trucks up ahead of him. In fact, he's right in front of him, actually. Yeah, there's McLaughlin, and there's his teammate Roberson right behind him. McLaughlin running 9th, Roberson 11th. Everybody's pretty much holding position now. Now, Dakota Moniz, he slipped back a few spots, back to that 5th position, but they're so close together, you know, one nose is ahead of the other, so you might see his position jockey back and forth between 5th and 6th, or 5th and 4th, and right now, see, now he was showing 5th, now it's showing 6th, but they're literally right, you know, side by side each other, so a lot of tight racing going on. And now we've got the top 4, or the guys are still there. Jack way up to the 2nd position. On that high side, being pushed by Seba Corns, trying to challenge Vincent Sora for the lead. Danny Cochran's pushing the 26 of Vincent Sora. Dakota Moniz behind those 3 guys. You know, of course, they race together a lot, so you know they're definitely they know how to race together very well. Spend a lot of track time together. How about Seba Corn? Boy, he's pushing the daylights out of Jad Khalif there, trying to get that 22 truck to the front, and he's showing 2nd position. He might, who knows, he might edge out Sora as they go down the back stretch. He's pushing. Oh boy, you gotta be careful not to spin him out. And they're remaining. Oh my goodness, are they gonna go 3 wide again or 4 wide? You can do it with 3. Looks like they're gonna stay about 3. They're gonna stay 3 wide this time. They're not trying that 4 wide stuff. But man, how about that 4? How about that, folks? About 1, 2, 3. They're not. I'd say about 4 or 5 rows of 3 wide going on there, maybe more. I mean, it doesn't get much tighter than that. 23 laps remaining here. And look at Josh Carver sneaking up to the front. Where did he come from? Josh he done snuck up there and got ahead of those guys. And him and Jimmy Green. Pushing Carver for all he's worth. Now they drop down in front of the other guys there. There's Jimmy Green, and then there's AJ Green. Man, I tell you, AJ Green is up there as well, the 48. He survived that big one. He needs some help, though. He's got the number 1 of Martin Morales behind him there. And, man, the field is changing so quickly here. And the guys that were up at the front, Jad Khalif, he's back in 7th. Roberson, he's 8th. Vincent Sora back there in the 9th position. And he is mired in traffic right now, folks. Nothing he can really do about it. He's right behind, that's Jad Khalif that he's in front of. And, but man, he is really kind of stuck right now. Dakota Moniz, he was running there as well. He's back in the 16th position. I mean, the top 4 just got blasted wide open. Seba Corns, he's squeezing his way back up through there. He's in the 4th spot. But right now, it's Josh Carver, Jimmy Green, and AJ Green right at the front. You see Jimmy Green pushing Carver there once again. They get ready to make their way down the backstretch. I think Carver is about to get a whole bumper full of Jimmy Green, and there he goes. Kick on the afterburners. Time to get going. can see they're starting to string out just a little bit now. That high line starting to go away. This is kind of what we thought we were going to see at the start of the race. But look at how everybody, I'd say in about the top, 9 or 10 there, all going down on that inside line. That side-by-side racing has opened up too many opportunities for folks to, you know, they start losing positions. That high line, I don't know if it's the high line's working better or not working as good. At any rate, everybody's decided to tuck down. Jad Khalif now in that fourth position. He's hanging in there. Him and Seba Corns, two teammates from Obsidian Edge Racing. They are right there. There's Jad, and there's the 15 of Seba Corns right in front of him. Right behind the two leaders. And as they cross the line, it's going to be 19 to go. Boy, look at the run that the 48 AJ Green got on the high side. Man, the 11 of Adam Aylshire. Man, he's pushing the daylights out of the 48. And he got a monster run going turns 1 and 2. AJ Green trying to challenge for the lead. Man, this is going to be a titanic finish here, folks. Good grief. They remain, now they're back to 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. And that's fine as long as they avoid that 4 wide. I tell you, that's what really got things going there. Yeah, there's an extra lane down there as they go through the tri-oval. You can actually go 4 wide, but then it's going to funnel down once again. They get to turn 1. Oh, here we go again. Caution once again. And I saw somebody, I want to say it was Seba Corns, and I don't know if it was exactly Seba or not, but boy, oh my goodness. There's Charles Roberson. He's man over there's 48 AJ Green. All the guys that were up the front are still there. Sean McLaughlin, he's got a little damage there, and you know, I don't think he might have already used his fast repair. Gerald Space got some more damage as well. Caution here with 18 laps remaining, and let's see if we can go back and track down where that started there. It might have started with Danny Cochran. Let's go back to Danny here, and we'll slow it down on Danny. He's the number 2. Where is he in that picture? There, he's down on the inside. He's down on the inside behind. Looks like Vincent Sora, the 26. And he gets down on the, stuff was already happening. There's a 20 of James Trammell and Morales. They were already, something was going on up there already above the number 2. And let's roll it back a little bit here. And let's go from his roof cam. Things were already getting out of shape right there. I can't see who that is on the high side. That was Martin Morales, and let's go on board with Martin, because I think that might be exactly where things started happening there. There's Morales, Seba Corns in the 15. There's Sean McLaughlin, the 28, 94. Roberson pushing the who is that? The 11, Adam Aylshire. I think he's pushing, and they're about 4 wide again, and they're getting ready to go down into the turn. And no one's made contact yet. Oh, there it is right there. Yep. The 1 got pushed up. Yep. Seba Corns got into the 1. He got into Sean McLaughlin. Chain reaction, folks. And they collects James Trammell, who collects he kind of collects the 44. He definitely collects the 2 truck. But yeah, that's pretty much where everything kind of went wrong there, folks. And down on pit road once again. Let's see if Danny has a fast repair. Yes, he does. Woo, boy, I bet you anybody that still has a fast repair right now, they are happy about that. Charles Roberson looks like he had one as well. Let's see, Sean McLaughlin. Yeah, he's still on pit road. Gerald Space, he's on pit road. They probably don't have a faster pair. Greg Moore, did he even pit? Greg Moore, he last pitted on lap 29, so he stayed out. And let's see, how close is he? Okay, yep, he stayed out. He should get a waiver. I thought he was the lucky dog position. And actually, right now he's showing on the lead lap, and or the tail end of the lead lap. So, and by the fact that he's ahead of your leader, Josh Carver, that's Carver right there behind him. Greg will get the wave around, and that 10 truck looks to be in pretty good shape. So he'll get the wave around and get to come around and back to the tail end of the lead lap there. So a bit of good luck there for Greg Moore. He's had his share of bad luck. We've seen him get caught up in a lot of stuff in previous seasons as well. So good to see that one work out for the 10. Josh Carver there. Adam Elshire, he survived that. He was right in front of Roberson just as all that was going wrong there. In a good place to be. Jimmy Green right there in third. AJ Green fourth. There's Roberson right there. I think he had that faster pair that he could use. Colin Forrester in the 6th spot. Then we have Jad Khalif running 7th. Kenneth Neal Amerson 8th spot. Vincent Sora now back inside the top 10 in 9th position, and Seba Corns rounds out your top 10. And then we have two teammates there, Danny Cochran. There's Dakota Moniz right there, running now in that 13th position. So yeah, he's they were all up there kind of near the front, sort of, and but they were in the right place to avoid getting caught up in any kind of calamity. So, and it looks like Moniz, he pitted on lap 44, like everybody else, and so all these guys have fresh tires, and from this point on, it'll probably be a good shootout. He's got a bit of work to do, though. He's definitely outside that top 10. He's going to have to try to work with his teammate there, Danny Cochran, see if they can somehow work their way to the front as they get ready to make their way down the backstretch. I think everybody's off pit road now. Josh Carver. And of course, you know, him and Jimmy, they are teammates, and that's actually the top 4 there are teammates. Josh Carver and Jimmy Green are with Full Throttle Motorsports. Adam Ailshire and AJ Green with Vortex Theory. So nice little inter-team battle there at the front. Charles Roberson rounding up in the top 5 there. The lone Team Shibota driver. Boy, he has no help as far as teammates. He's got other guys around him who are also single. Colin Forrester's there. He doesn't have a teammate. Kenneth Neal Amerson, he doesn't have a teammate. I do have Jad Khalif and Seba Corns right there together. Khalif 8th, Seba Corns 9th. So we'll see what happens here. Pace car getting ready to head off onto pit road. There he goes. Carver will be bringing them back to the green flag.
Green flag, green
and
flag.
Green, and we're racing once again. And they got a huge gap that time. Adam Ailshire. Got to get his teammate up there. And I'm sure he'll catch up. He's only a half a second behind. And look how staggered the field is this time on the restart. like, let's see, Adam Elshire, him and AJ Green, they're doing the same thing they did before. They're mounting the attack. Oh, no!
Caution, yellow flag.
Adam Elshire. Did he get, oh no, did he get taken out by his own teammate? Oh my goodness. Let's see what happened there. Danny Cochran, he's, let's see. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Adam there. Let's run it back a little bit here. That, I didn't see that coming. What happened there? Let's see. Here they go. Now they're running pretty good there. Adam Elshire, he's got teammate AJ Green right there behind him in the 48. And looks like they're getting ready to go down into turn 1. And they're going down. Josh Carver. Oh, Jimmy Green got up a little bit into the 11, turned him into the 33, and then he ricocheted back up, almost collected his team. And yeah, he just about did collect his teammate, AJ Green. Oh my goodness. And looks like Jimmy Green was able to continue. It was a little bit of a bobble, but he definitely got the 11 for sure. And I don't think he did he hit anybody else? Oh, couldn't see who that was. Somebody just went by, just did avoid getting collected. But yeah, that was a tough break there for Adam Elshire. And there's Danny Cochran. And so that shuffles the field once again. AJ Green. Now he did. Excuse me, folks. You can see that right front. Oh, okay. He did have a fast repair in his back pocket. And he takes off. Unfortunately, teammate is still sitting there. Adam Elshire, he may not have, obviously it doesn't look like he has a fast repair unless he's towing in. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he won't be there with his teammate, that's for sure. Unfortunately, AJ Green back to the 19th position. And that shuffles the field once again. Carver and Green, Jimmy Green that is, are still running 1-2. And then you have Colin Forrester in the third spot. No teammates around. Of course, he's an independent driver anyway. Kenneth Neal Amerson, no teammates around. How about Seba Corns and Jad Khalif? They're now running 5th and 6th. Charles Roberson still hanging in there. Actually, Roberson may be 6th. It looked like he moved ahead of the 22. That's Khalif right there behind him. His truck number is black. That's why you can't see it. How about Vincent Sora now back inside the top 10? Max Foner 9th there. Logan Rhodes through all this calamity, he's up into the 10th spot. Sean Huffstetler just outside in that 11th position. Our spotlight driver Dakota Moniz now in that 12th position. Well, I tell you, that was something there, folks. Let's check on something here. The lights are still on. And it doesn't look like Dakota got caught up in anything there. But he's still a ways back. He's, like I say, he's in that 12th spot. He doesn't have a teammate around him. Danny Cochran's back in 23rd. The closest teammate is Jesse Thornock in the 15th position. So now he's kind of just, he's raced with Sean Huffstetler there a lot in that 99 truck. And also James Trammell. There's Trammell right there behind him. Well, he's behind Talladega. So an interesting mix here. Sean McLaughlin still hanging in. He's in the 18th spot. Now Huffstetler, he's one of the Marquez Racing guys, are having a rough race here tonight. They're trying to hang in there. He's running 10th at the moment. James Trammell, teammate, in the 15th spot. Martin Morales, he has been up and down the order right now in that 19th spot. And they only have 11 laps to go. I believe it's 1 to go, so it'll be only 10 laps to go. And do everything they can to try to get that group back up towards the front. Now, who knows? Colin Forrester, he may hook up with the 15 there, Seba Corns, and try to take on the 2 full throttle guys there. They'd almost have to. And Kenneth Neal Amundsen, who's he got behind him? He's got the 94 Roberson behind him. So some different dance partners here for sure. And we'll see what happens here. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be 10 to go when we take the green once again. I tell you, when that adrenaline is running at a place like this, it takes so long to get around the track under caution. And I mean, your heart's just pumping. So here we go once again. And we got he's already started because, he leads them back to the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
We got the green once again. They don't have to wait till they get to the start-finish line. He's dropped the hammer and went for it. Him and Jimmy Green are right there. And Colin Forrester and Kenneth Neal Amundsen got hooked up there and running in 3rd and 4th position. And now it's going to be a question of how well is that high side going to work? Because Carver and Jimmy Green. Oh boy, look at and as soon as I say that, look at Seba Corns and Vincent Sora of all people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is going to be something here. Vincent Sora, boy, I tell you, this is going to be some kind of a finish here. Sora is pushing the daylights out of Seba Corns. Some kind of way with, okay, Corns got down to the inside, and now Roberson is trying to get the 26. Carver's pushing the 15. He'd rather be in front of the 15, but hey, what can you do? Oh my goodness. 9 laps to go as they go into turns 3 and 4. Seba Corns, Josh Carver, Vince Sora, Charles Roberson, Jimmy Green, Max Foner, Colin Forrester, Dakota Moniz, Kenneth Neal Amundsen, and Sean Huffstutler, the top 10. Huffstutler on that high side, just a little bit, right behind the 5 of Dakota Moniz. He gave him a little tap there, knocked it back in just a tiny bit. I think he might have checked up. He lost a little ground there. Owen still at the front. Josh Carver trying to decide, okay, what can I do here? Vince Sora, he's on that high side. Roberson right behind him. And these guys are just going at it. Now, unless something funky happens to the 15, right now, I mean, he doesn't really have any teammates right now. He's trying to hold on to that inside line as best he can, because he's got pairs of teammates. And look at Sora, he's got a nose ahead now. Roberson's pushing the daylights out of the 26, trying to get down that backstretch. They got enough clear. Oh, and he gets sideways. Roberson, is he going to bring out a caution? No, it stays green. That's terrible for Roberson.
Caution.
Oh, now
Yellow
we got a
flag.
caution. Oh, my goodness. Another big one here. Oh, Dakota Moniz got caught up in it, our spotlight driver. Oh, man. Oh, man, and the engine's killed. He was having such a good race. Josh Carver at the moment, he is still, with 6 to go, he's your leader. Vince Sora is in the second position. Seba Corns, he's still there. Max Foner is fourth. Jad Khalif is in the fifth spot. Man, he rubbed paint there with somebody. Man, what a finish this is gonna, by the time they get around and get all their pit stops done and everything, this might get down to a daggone green-white checker situation here. The two teammates got separated. Carver still first. Jimmy Green down in the sixth position. And, well, let's see. And Dakota Moniz, he had to tow in. Greg Moore, Greg got caught up in it too. He had to tow in as well. And let's see. I'm trying to go back and see exactly where it started. Well, let's ride on along with Dakota here. Oh wow. Let's slow that down a little bit. I think he was right in the thick of it. He's right there, and Jad Khalif on the high side. He bumps into the 22, and do they get back together? Doesn't look like it right now. AJ Green in the 48. He gets really close to the bumper of the 22, and somebody got somebody going sideways. Oh, was that Jimmy Green again? Green got a little contact with the 5, and that got him, both Jimmy Green and Dakota Moniz going for a ride. But Jimmy Green, he got caught up in that one as well, I believe. Or did he? Was I looking at the wrong truck? Boy, that was something. I think maybe it was AJ Green, the two greens here. Okay, no, it was Jimmy. Yeah, looking at it full speed here. That was weird. And he did pick up some damage on that right rear. He tagged the wall there just a little bit. Let's go ahead and take it live here. Oh my goodness. So Green, he's back in the 14. That's how he got separated from his teammate there. And so now Josh Carver. And of all people, Vince Sora right there. That's a guy you don't want behind you because he may not be back there for long. Max Foner is there. James Trammell, Colin Forrester is there as well. James Trammell in that 5th position. How about David Mayer, 6th, and Shane Wheeldon in the 7th spot. We got two Team Savoda drivers fairly close. Gerald Space is 10th, and Sean McLaughlin in the 11th position. And Sean, he's got the truck is a little twisted up there. I don't know if that's going to hurt him aerodynamically or not. We'll see what happens when they take the green flag again. And let's see if they get the one to go this time around. I don't think that would make it a green-white checker situation because it's when they take the green flag, it'll be 4 to go. If they get the one to go this time, let's see what happens when they cross the start-finish line here. Coming now to the line, and the lights are indeed out. It's 1 to go, so it'll be 3 to go. It's pretty much like a green-white checker situation. It'll be green, and it'll be 3 to go at the green light. So yeah, it's pretty much will be a green-white checker here. So, man, what a race! things really started heating up after the halfway point. Positions changing all over the place. I'm like, man, where is this thing going to end up at? Josh Carver, he zipped up through the field there and when they were doing the 3 and 4 wide and got himself right up to the front, had his teammate right there with him, and they've gotten separated. Like his teammate's now halfway back in the field. Man, this is going to be interesting here. See how this plays out. And you know, Vincent Sora, he's on that hotline. You know, that may be a good place to be for him. And I think Colin Forrester, I believe, is right behind him. Yep, and he'll be the one pushing the 26. Max Foner will be pushing the 33. James Trammell will be hoping for a miracle. Well, folks, hold on, folks. If you haven't tossed the popcorn already, let's see what happens here at the end of this race. Pace car down on pit road. Carver, he may crank it up soon here. Does not have to wait. The leader controls the restart. I think he's already dropped the hammer, folks, as he races back to the line.
Green, green, green.
Got the green once again. They cross the line. It'll be 3 to go. Okay, here we go. Like horses out of the gate. It's Carver with Sora right behind, and they're 1, 2, 3 in line. Max Foner in that 3rd spot. Got a little bit of a gap back to Colin Forrester. And James Trammell, they got some catching up to do. Max Foner, he's right there. Taking a little bit of a peek, not too much though, as they go down the backstretch. Josh Carver in the lead. Now Max Foner, he doesn't have a whole lot of help there. And not Max, but Vincent Sora. And Carver, all right now, they're just pushing. He's just more or less pushing the 33. I see the James Trammell in the 20. He's got his nose up there, and he's got the 17, David Mayer, coming along with him. It's 2 to go now. They'll be getting the white flag next time around. Can they get some momentum coming down the backstretch this time to work their way closer to the front? Vincent Sora, he decides to step out. He's going to try to see if he can.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, got a caution. Oh, and more cars are wrecking. I think I saw Dakota. I'm not Dakota, but I think I saw Seba Corns going somewhere. It's still Josh Carver, James Trammell second. Vincent Sora, I think he field froze. I think he's in the 3rd spot. Not sure who that caution was for. Let's go and see. Might have been, let's see. I think it might have been Jimmy Green. Let's go back and take a look at the replay. Now, where is Green at? He is the number 23. He is in there somewhere. Oh, okay. There he is, the 25. He got hit by somebody. Couldn't see who that was. Let's run that back a little bit here. And we'll slow it down again, go from his rooftop. And there he is. He's behind the 8 of Gerald Space. And that's, oh, who is that? Somebody tagged him. Couldn't see who that was. There he is right. I was trying to see who that other truck was. It might have been, was it Jesse Thornock, I wonder? No, it wasn't Jesse. He wasn't close enough. Oh, it might have been Jesse, because he's right there beside the 25. Yeah, that's what happened. Jesse Thorndock, he gets down into the 25 there, sends the 25 down to the inside. Yeah, so that's what got that going there. And now I do believe this will be a green-white checker situation here. Let's see, where's our spotlight driver at? Dakota Moniz, he's on pit road. He's still on pit road, so I think he doesn't have a fast repair, so he's just kind of out of it now. But let's run back here to Jad Khalif, and I think this might actually be their. Let's pull Jad up here for a moment. Hey, Jad, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, is this our green white checker now this time around?
Yes. Yeah, it's the one green white checker. We only have one, and it's gonna be right now.
10-4, man. Great day. Been a crazy race, man. But you're inside that top 10, and it's not over yet. Is it 1 to go already?
Right now it is 2 to green.
2 to green. Okay. Well, I tell you, boy, that you've been up and down through the field, having a pretty good race, and now you just got to hold on, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. After the last restart, we had a great slingshot. I was trying to push my teammate to the front, and unfortunately, he got tangled a bit with the last wreck. But yeah, we've been having a good day so far. Hopefully, we can get this done and have a good top 10, good finish.
10-4, man. Well, I'll put you back down to your channel, and good luck, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, he's Jad Khalif going to see what he can do here at the end of this race here. Man, it has been a race too, folks. Joshua Carver once again, and this time he has James Trammell on the high side, and Vincent Sora. I wonder if Vincent Sora would rather be on the high side or not, because he's going to be pinned in by the 20 and the 51, the Max Froner. Froner starting in that 4th spot. And then we got Colin Forrester, the 24, right behind. Is it 20? Or is it the 2 truck? No, yeah, Danny Cochran. He's starting on the outside line, so it is the 24. Colin Forrester down on the inside behind Vincent Sora. Josh Carver going to try to do that quick getaway once again. Sora will have to try to see if he can make his way between past the 20. If they leave the door wide enough, that 24 is coming through. I'm sorry, the 26 is coming through. And there, oh man! So this is the only green-white checker they get, getting ready to make their way down the backstretch for this restart. And as we get ready to go, take a super quick break, and we'll be right back for the conclusion. You're watching last night's Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, hold on. This is it. There is no tomorrow after this. No more, nothing. I don't think cautions can save anybody. Whatever happens here, this is going to be it. Pace car is coming down, getting ready to hit pit road. Josh Carver may do what he did before. Let's see if he drops the hammer on these guys.
Green, green, green.
He's got it in gear and he's running. Vincent Sora is right there. James Trammell on the high side. Like I said, is he going to leave room for that 26 to get around? Not right now, he won't be able to. Next time across the line, they will get the white flag. It's Josh Carver down on the inside. Vincent Sora in that second position. James Trammell. Sora, he would have to try to move to the high side if he can, if he's clear enough to get there. Making their way out of 4. They're coming down to the line. And the white flag will be coming out for Josh Carver, trying to hold on for one more lap. White flag is in the air. How about James Trammell sneaks down in front of the 33? He just did get down in front. James Trammell in a surprise move down in front of Josh Carver, and he gets turned around and they all get collected. Who comes through? Vincent Sora. Oh my goodness. Is that luck or what? How did he? Oh my goodness. He will race around. It's Danny Cochran in the second position. Shane Wheeldon in the third position right there. They make their way out of turn 4. And it looks like Sora's going to hold on. He will hold on. Shane Wheeldon was trying to make something happen as they get to the line. So was Cochran. I think, wait a minute. Okay, Vincent Sora, he crossed first. So it looks like Vince, it says the difference is 0.01. And what we're going to do in that situation, folks, my broadcast software, I believe it is Vincent Sora, but we're going to double check on it. We're going to look at the official iRacing overlay and see who it was. And yes, it was Vincent Sora by 9 thousandths of a second. It was that close. So yes, Vincent Sora is your winner here tonight at Talladega. When it's that close, you got to go to the official number, because I've seen my timing and scoring be off by maybe a few thousandths sometime. And wow, what a finish! Congratulations, Vincent Sora there. This is Vincent Danny Cochran, and it's showing Taylor Bowles as your third place finisher. What a finish. Let's take a look back and see. And as they were going along, there the guys right there in front. There's Vincent Sora in the second position. And right before all of that happened, and whatever happened between the other guys, Vincent Sora, he just he definitely was in a place to there you can see it right there where things started to go wrong. He moved up to that inside line just as all of the other stuff was happening, and he had to clear. You can see he's got an opening right there between the 33 and the 20, and you can see he was able, well, I'm not sure what happened there, how he got there. That's unless we're looking at a different replay. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I think I was trying to go back and see how he got through there. But yeah, congratulations, Vincent Sora, Danny Cochran, and Taylor Bowles. Let's go ahead and get those guys in the booth here. Let's see, we got to get everybody up there. And let's, hopefully they will hop up there themselves. I see Danny here. We'll go ahead and move Danny up to victory lane. And there's Vince right there. We'll move him up. Now we got to find Taylor Bowles to see if Taylor is in the server here. There he is right there. And we'll move him on up. And we'll jump down there with them ourselves. Okay, folks, we're at victory lane with our top 3, Vincent Sora, Danny Cochran, and Taylor Bowles. Hey, Vince, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Boy, I tell you, you used every bit of your luck tonight, huh? I mean, How many times can you can you avoid something? Good grief.
That was crazy on that last lap there. They were wrecking all around me, and I just shot to the inside there on the back stretch, got around it, and then had to throw some big blocks there on the front stretch. I saw a couple big runs coming and just blocked it and couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. I'm just super happy that I got the win there.
Man, I tell you, boy, anybody want to give a shout out to?
Everybody in the league, that was a super fun race. I enjoyed it. Danny for that awesome finish and the beautiful paint scheme.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you back for the next one. And maybe if you get a win, it won't be in such a crazy stressful situation, you know.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks, buddy.
10-4. See you next week.
See ya.
Hey, Danny, got a copy.
I got you, Tony.
Man, I tell you, up and down, you were up there for quite a while, and then got separated. You and your teammate got separated, and then you're back up there again, and then all hell broke loose in the second half of the race. And man, you came through the smoke and finished second. Congratulations.
Yeah, man, it was. I was in a funny spot there because there was one wreck on the front stretch that I dove onto the pit road to avoid because I was caught up in the one before that.
Right.
And I had to use my fast repair. So that sent me to the tail end of the field, which, unbeknownst to me, was apparently going to be the place to be for me to make it back up through there.
Yeah.
But it was that was a great finish. Congrats to Vince and Taylor done a great job there as well. I didn't know who was going to get it, but I knew it was going to be one of us.
Yeah. I tell you, man, that was something. I was because I was telling the audience, like, if there's a gap somewhere, then the 26 might see if he can get around. Who was it at the end? Was it Josh? Or actually, James.
It was
Trammell.
Carver and James Trammell.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. And I'm like, next thing you know, the smoke clears, and then you guys are where you're at, and I'm like, good grief.
Yeah.
But,
So what I was going for there at the end, it didn't quite work out like I hoped it would. I was trying to pull a 2010 Kevin Harvick move on him, where I go to the outside then back to the inside, but it didn't work out that way. But put on a great show there at the end. All of us did, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 10-4, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Hot Lap Designs and Buddy's Custom Baits on the hood and deck lid and everywhere else on this car. And yeah, to all my friends and family watching. So
10-4,
yeah.
man. Congratulations again. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, Tony. Thank you.
Hey, Taylor, you got a copy.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, man. Hey, welcome to the podium, man. Good to see you up there. What a crazy race, man. And you survived a lot of carnage to get up there, man. Good finish.
I know it, man. I appreciate it. It was a heck of a race for sure. I think I dodged about 5 wrecks there.
Man, I tell you, once they started happening around the halfway point, they just wouldn't stop, and that was something, man. I tell you. But yeah, you hung on there. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man. To my teammates, John, Ashley, Kenneth, Neal, and David, and to my beautiful wife listening in the other room.
All right. Well, congratulations again, and I hope you see you on that podium some more in the future.
Thanks, man, and good race to Vincent and to Danny too, man.
Absolutely. 10-4, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
And we got to give an honorable mention to Shane Reardon. Man, he tried his best to try to make a move there at the end, and just don't look like it just really didn't have any space. But hey, that's what you got to go for it at the end, and that is absolutely what you have to do. So let's go ahead and bring up our finishing order here. And we've got Vincent Sawyer winner, Danny Cochran second, Taylor Bowles rounds out your top 3 there. Then in the 4th position, Shane Reardon Sr., Tyler Dingler 5th, Kenneth Amerson 6th, Logan Rhodes 7th, Jad Cleave 8th, Martin Morales 9th, Seba Corns rounds out your top 10. Jesse Thornock 11th, Charles Roberson 12th, Colin Forrester 13th, David Mayer 14th, Max Foner 15th, Josh Carver 16th, James Trammell 17th, John McLaughlin in that 18th position. Then 19th is Gerald Space with Jimmy Green 20th, Sean Huffstutler 21st. Our spotlight driver Dakota Moniz ended up 22nd, AJ Green 23rd, Greg Moore in the 24th spot. 25th is Lance Hill with Adam Elshire 26th, Gary Armijo 27th, John Ashley Amerson in the 28th position. And boy, I tell you, what a race it was, and that's the wrong one. We'll take that out of there. And boy, we appreciate you joining us here for this race here at Talladega Super Speedway. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.